Hello everyone, welcome to Alina's Fashion. Here you get to learn how to cut this beautiful Madame blouse. This lace blouse, okay? So this is it. Rock it and slay. Welcome again. So here we go for the full tutorial. So these are the things we are using: the lace, the satin, lining, breast wadding and breast part. Okay, so the zipper also. So these are the horizontal measurements, okay, from shoulder to bust, under bust, waist, and then the hip. This paper is not enough, so these are all the measurements for the blouse. So I'll be taking my shoulder divided by two, okay. So then I'm taking my bust nipple to nipple, that's 4 inches. So from there, I'm going to be taking my armhole. It's the same measurement for the shoulder, just marking the shoulder length to make sure that it's accurate. So I'm going to be drawing the line for the shoulder measurement, okay, but it's subject to change as we go on. Okay, so from there, I'm coming down by 1 inch. So this is the shoulder slant, okay. So look at it clearly. This is the shoulder slant of 1 inch. So I'm going to be taking the width of 3.5 and 4 inches, no, 5 inches, 5 inches deep, 3.5 inches wide. So I'm going to be marking this 3.5 here and then just rule the line. So for the dart is 3.5 inches. Okay, so I'm taking 1.5 inches here and then this the 3 inches the other way. Okay, so I'm just going to be curving it from down here to this 3 inches and here to the 1.5 for the dart. So we just curve it up like this, up, okay, and then you go up and down by half inches, okay. Okay, so you curve it like this. I'm going to curve it and make sure you see it. How I got this that is bust minus under bust divided by 2. My bust is 40 inches, under bust is 33. So I divided it by 2 and I got 3.5. So I'm connecting this 1.5 inches to the neckline like so. Okay, so now I'm going to be connecting this other 3 inches to the shoulder line, the end of this shoulder line. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. So we're going to be drawing the new armhole and we're extending it. So this part now, I'm going to be transferring these measurements to the other side of the shoulder. Okay, and then I'm coming down for the new armhole of 8.5 inches. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to be measuring my bust measurements. Okay, I'm marking my bust measurements here. Okay, this is the under bust measurement divided by 4, and then this is the waist measurement divided by 4. So these inches that we carried, I'm going to be adding 1 inch for sewing allowance. First of all, 1 inch for sewing allowance all the way down. Then I'm going to be adding this dart measurements also. So the dart measurement is 3.5 inches. So there I'm going to just add the dart measurement 3.5 on the under bust and the waist. Okay, the bust doesn't have whatever. So this is it. The hip also, I'm adding the hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch and that measurement. So I'm rolling it down like this. So this is it. So I'm making my new shoulder slant of 1 inch here. Okay, so this is the new shoulder length. Okay, then all this part I'm going to be cutting it out. So all this part will be cut out down to the, you can curve it like this. If you have tummy, you curve from the waist down here if you have tummy. Okay, but I'm not going to be curving it. I'm going to be cutting it all down. Okay, but if you have tummy, you curve it from the waist both ways, the center front. So for the armhole, I'm taking the half of the armhole. I'm coming in by 0.5 inch and trace the line like so. So this is it. I'm connecting it to the bust line. This is it. And now tracing the armhole like so, so that it will be vivid enough. Okay. So this is the new armhole, as you can see, for the madam blouse. So this is how to cut your madam blouse. You just cut it and then you use it on your fabric. Okay. So this is it. Very simple. Very simple. I hope you try this for my new beginners. Okay, and then for old people also. So this is it. This is the bust line. Let me just underline on the bust line. Just label it so that I'll know when I'm cutting on the fabric. Okay, so for the back, you leave 2 inches for the zipper allowance. The back, you have just 2 parameters: the waist and then the bust line. There's no under bust. Then I'll take my shoulder measurement, come down by half inch, not 1 inch. The back is different. Okay, I'm still going to be taking 4 inches nipple to nipple line on the bust line and the waistline, also of the hip, but this is not of the length. So just take it for the dart of 1 inch. So for the neckline is 3.5, and then I'm using 5 inches deep. Okay, so this is the neckline. I'm still taking the measurements, 3.5 inches deep and then 3.5, making sure that it's accurate. So the armhole, 8.5 inches. I'm going to be drawing it like this. Okay, so for the armhole, I'm coming out by half inch, the back, and then this part's 1 inch on the right angle. So I'm going to be curving the armhole like this. So this is it. You know that the back is wider than the front. That's why we're coming out, not like the front armhole. So we'll now take that is 1 inch. So I'm taking half inch both side of the nipple to nipple line. Okay, so I'm going up 1 inch on the bust line. So just draw it. This paper is not long enough, so I'm drawing it like this. But on my fabric, I'm going to be curving it 1 inch before the hip line. So the dart is going up above the bust point by 1 inch. So just rule out your dart. So it's 1 inch above the bust line, like so. So this is it for the back body. This is the bust line, okay, plus 1 inch sewing allowance. I added my dart, okay. So then the sewing allowance of 1 inch. So for the waistline, this is the waistline, okay. You just come in by 1 inch for the zipper to curtail the zipper bulge. Okay, so from the waist, just curve it like so. Okay, you curve it from the waist like so. This is to avoid that the bending part of the back or the spine. Okay, there's a way the back is curved. So this is it for the back bodies. So this is how to cut the madam blouse. Very simple. I know you try this. Okay, so just cut it out like so. So this is the back, this is the front. Okay, so these are my fabrics. I've placed it on the lining. I'm going to be tracing, leaving 0.5 inch by the side, and then for the length, you see I increased it down to meet my hip line. Okay, so I'm going to be doing same for this is the lining. I'm going to be doing same for the satin and the lace. So I'm going to be curving this part. I just go up by 1 inch and then curve it down. Okay, so they give it this shape. So the center front is like this. You Make sure you position it very well, and then you take your bust point and under bust. So I'm marking my bust point here, okay, and the under bust. I'm going to give it a notch so that when I'm sewing, I make sure that these parts kiss each other. So this is the bust point, and then this is the under bust. Place the rough part of your wording on the wrong side of the satin. Place it, this is the wrong side, okay? So place it on the wrong side of the satin and give it a good press. So I've placed it. Let me just demonstrate how it's going to be. Then I'll be placing the lace on it so that we'll know how it's going to turn out. So this is just the fact. This is just the main point of your lace sewing. So I'm placing the design like this. This is how I want the center bodies to be. This is the side, okay? So this is it. I've put the breast pad. If you don't know how to put the breast pad, I have a video that I showed how to put the breast pad. I'll leave the link down. So you just basically arrange your lace fabric the way you want it to be. This is the center front. So the side, I place the right side together because the sides are two. So I'll be placing this side like this, and this is the wrong part of the fabric. So I'll place this side on the fabric like so. So I'm placing it on the fabric, the lace fabric like so. So I'm going to be cutting it out. So make sure the bust point is aligned with the center bust point. Okay, so I'll pin it down. I've pinned it down like this. So this is it folded in two. This one's folded in only one. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting it. So this is it. If you flip it over, this is how the center bodies will be. This is how the side bodies will be. So cutting it out, I have something like this for the center front. Okay, so for this side, the both sides, I folded it into two the wrong way. Don't put it the same. I folded into two. Look at it. This is the wrong part of the lace. This is the right part of the lace. Only on the center front. Removing the side lace, I have something like this. When you remove it, the left part and the right part, you notice that they are both accurately done. So don't go and cut your fabric. You go and cut two left parts. No, 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 no. So this is the secret. So just arrange the lace to be of the same position with the bust and the under bust. For the back, I'm going to be using this part. Okay, I've sewn the dart for the back. So this is tricky. You just have to arrange it and pin it down. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Arrange it properly, pin it down, and then take it to the machine and sew it. The work is done. So simple. So this is it. So this is the simplest way to cut a madam blouse. I hope you enjoyed this video.